Hi, good morning, and welcome to Let's Chat. I'm your host, Nancy Lorenzatos, and today with us we have Jennifer Grove from Repeat Roses, who's also an FIT alumni, talking about sustainability in the event industry. Welcome, Jennifer.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. And so, can you let our viewers know a little bit more about Repeat Roses?
Sure. Repeat Roses is the only floral waste removal and repurposing company. So we provide a service where our teams go in after events and we scoop up all of the flowers, and within hours they get repurposed into smaller arrangements and then delivered to people in the community who could really appreciate that emotional health boost that flowers provide. And then we go back a week later and we pick everything up, so the flowers that have now been twice loved get composted and the containers get recycled. So it's a zero waste sustainability service.
Which I think is such a great concept. And where's your company based out of?
We're based here in New York City, and we've provided service all across the country, nationwide, in over 20 states so far.
Nice. And so what inspired you to start the company?
Well, after FIT, I was in PR and corporate communications, and I was hosting events and planning events, and that ultimately led to wedding design, event, and planning. So at the end of the night, I really saw all these big, beautiful flowers wind up in the trash, and it was heartbreaking because I'm such a big believer in using flowers as a big decor element. The color, the texture, the really creating this amazing experience for the event client, but to know that they've spent all this money and time planning, to see the flowers go in the trash after a couple of hours, it broke my heart. So I decided to do something about it and came up with a service solution that would combine social impact and sustainability.
Nice. And how much has your company grown since first launching?
Well, we really started out just doing weddings, and because that's who I knew in the industry and what my familiarity was. But we found that it's really resonating with businesses and corporate event planners, destination management companies, hotels, anyone who has an environmental social governance component that they must comply with, anyone who wants to be eco-responsible, anywhere that there are flowers that would otherwise end up in the trash. We're really connecting with people on so many different levels.
And how do you think your background at FIT has helped your success in your career?
FIT really gave me a platform and launched me into the world of fashion and business and technology, just getting to see so many different aspects of announcing a product or seeing a apparel line come to fruition. There are always flowers and events and ways of capturing the moment and getting the word out to people. It really inspired me to go into the PR and event planning business.
And so have you been featured anywhere that you would like our viewers to know about?
We've had some really great publicity opportunities in the past year. We are featured in Oprah Magazine, which reaches a huge audience, as well as NBC Nightly News, which was a beautiful opportunity to share the story on a national level. And then also we had a video on Upworthy, which in one night reached 1.1 million viewers, and
wow.
Within 4 weeks it went viral around the world and reached 9.7 million viewers.
That's amazing.
It was pretty exciting.
And what charities and organizations do you collaborate with?
We partner with a lot of different nonprofit organizations. There's so many opportunities for people to be affected by the flowers that we're delivering. So anything from a pediatric cancer facility to women's shelters, to domestic abuse shelters, nursing homes, senior citizen centers, hospitals, hospice care. There's so many different. One of our favorites is the Ronald McDonald House because it's a safe home away from home for families that are really struggling with children who are going through cancer treatment. So the flowers are able to really provide a boost of joy for them.
It really is such a sweet concept, and I really love everything about it.
Thank you.
And so can we inform our FIT viewers and Sustainability Council on how they can get involved?
Sure. First, I always suggest that people take a look and see the service in action. So we've got a couple of great videos on our website and YouTube channel, also on Instagram and Facebook. Just a great way to see the flowers go through the whole Repeat Roses service cycle. We have career opportunities, part-time jobs, service operator jobs, and we also have internships.
Great. So as far as interns, what would their responsibilities be?
Well, we'd obviously want our interns to see the whole process and participate in it. So they would come with some of our service teams and be part of the event experience. So picking up the flowers, restyling the flowers, making the deliveries so they understood what that flower's journey is, but then also being part of a growing startup business, which I think is really important to get involved at the ground level and help us tell that story, whether it's marketing, sales, or most importantly, social media. I think that would be a great fit for an FIT student.
Yeah, and I think they would love to be involved. And so where do you see the future of Repeat Roses?
Well, like I mentioned, we're in 20 states across the country right now, and we'll be launching in Toronto later this summer. So this is a platform that is growing and has a global audience.
That's so great to hear. And so thank you, Jennifer, for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to share Repeat Roses with you.
Yes, thank you. And thank you, viewers, for watching our segment of Let's Chat on sustainability in the event industry with Jennifer Grove and Repeat Roses. And until next time.